Sometimes when you are, you have so many sides of you when it comes to creativity. People think you're actually like crazy, right? Because, how can you be a film director, be a poet, be a writer, be a script, whatever it is, right? But it says a lot about you, and especially when you are outside of the continent and you visit a continent and you decide to stay, people even think you're crazier than what they used to think about you. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I have here somebody who I would describe as crazy, but not in an offensive way, because hey, to take the opportunity or to take the chance and move, not even return, move to Ghana and decide to stay here, it's very, very good to know. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here Creatrixx.
Hello, hi you guys. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I am too, but Creatrixx. Tell me, let's start with the name, then we talk about what actually brought you to Ghana.
Okay, so first with the name, the Creator, the Most High, that guides all of the work that I do. And so Creator is the male version, so the female version would be Creatrixx. Right? So Creator, but T-R-E-S-S. But I don't have the power that God has. I'm only able to create within the matrix, what he gives me confines to do, this world. So I create within the matrix, Creatrixx, but it's also a play on the female version of Creator. It's so deep. You know how artists are, how creatives are.
Oh, man.
Deep. So deep.
You understand what I say creatives are crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because she explained this and it had to make sense, right? It did make sense.
Thank you.
Good. But you've been in Ghana for 5 years?
Yeah, on and off 5
On
years,
and off 5 years,
but consecutively 3 years now.
3 years. You're not Ghanaian?
I'm not Ghanaian.
None of your parents are Ghanaian?
No.
So what brought you to Ghana?
So originally what brought me to Ghana was spring break. I was a senior in high school, and my aunt, her husband worked for the embassy. So we came to come visit. And I visited once.
The Ghanaian embassy?
He worked for the U.S. embassy, but in Ghana. He was
Okay,
stationed here.
okay.
And so I came back in 2018 as a visit, but 2020 we came back, COVID happened, lockdown happened, and borders were closed.
So COVID held you here?
They closed the borders. They said no one could leave, no one could come in. So I was stuck here. And then as soon as they opened the borders, I had to graduate high school for my graduation. So I went back to the States all by myself. And my parents decided to move to Ghana permanently. So when I went back to the States, I had to get rid of our house, clean out our house, get rid of things. And it's like, you can't pack all that stuff. So you're also throwing away family memories and like your home. Yeah, so I stayed in the States for a bit, got my real estate license, and then I came back to visit. And I came in December. We were just talking, y'all were just talking about December just earlier. Yeah, I came in December and I saw like the potential and I fell in love with it. It took some adjustment for sure. Yeah, cultural adjustment for sure, but.
What was a major culture shock in Ghana?
I think the calmness, actually. You know, in America, it's constantly moving. It's fast paced. Like, America's a machine. People don't know that. And it's very well oiled. And if you're not on with them, you're going to get kicked off. And I really come to now appreciate the calmness and like just the belief and faith that like the day will continue, you know? So that was the biggest culture shock, is like learning to calm down actually and like process and not worry too much.
But let's talk about your creative aspect. You're a poet.
Yes, I am.
You're a script writer.
Yes.
You're a film director. What else?
I also sing. I'm going to be coming out with my first single in February, hopefully for Valentine's Day.
All right. So you also sing?
Yes, I do.
Do you act as well?
I have done some acting gigs. You know, here, I've just done everything. Like, what I learned is, like, just say yes. You know, like, the Most High, I love God. Sorry. But, like, if you allow your steps to be ordered and you say yes and you show up for things, you're going to get opportunities. So I've done some commercials for, I think it was like a bingo. It was like a ginger drink. It was like a bingo, ginger drink.
Wow.
A bingo. So I did that one.
Now, what contributed to like exploring all these creative aspects of you? Was it parents? Was it school?
So growing up, I've always been creative. I always wrote poetry. And so once coming to Ghana, though, music is everywhere. I mean, music is surrounding me in the States, but here, you can't escape music. Music is going on at night. And I just started writing music.
Yeah. That's good.
And so that's when I fell in love with like music, writing music, and wanting to put my music out there. I also like that here it's more Afrobeats focused, of course, and my music is more alternative R&B leaning. So I like that I'm a fresh of breath air, honestly. Like, you know, that's how business works. You want to go where it's an untapped market. And so this market is untapped. There's no other Creatrixx here. So I'm excited to like go into
now,
that.
tell me about some of the works you've done and the people you've worked with. Because we played one Continental, Kim Promise, Charlie.
Poppy.
How's working with them like?
That was amazing. Like, that was a really nice experience because it was the most hands-on I really had in a music video. I've always done assisted directive work, but the director on set is usually so controlling. You know, that's their baby. But for this one, I got to help with the pitching of the idea. I got to help with the set design, and that director, Mika Ski, like, he really helped me with getting these gigs, and so we really got to work in a partnership type of way when it came to this music video. So it's my favorite that I've done. But King Promise, I love working with KP. Like, if you see this, I love working with you. He's very cool, very nice, down to earth. You know, coming from the States, you don't really get to see celebrities that often. They're either in LA or they're in like New York.
I mean, because you're in Dallas, right?
Yeah, I'm
Texas,
from Dallas,
so
Texas.
It's like you're more like in the outskirts.
I'm in the South. So coming here and being able to meet these people, it also gets you more prepared to want to be a part of that lifestyle. When you see other people and you see that they're human just like you, he's working just like, he had to wake up just like me. We're on break and we're both eating a meat pie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it does something that prepares you for success. So I really do like working with these celebrities because it gets me accustomed to the lifestyle I hope to live.
Nice. And then you've also worked with Tenny.
I have worked with Tenny on the Lanke music video. She came to Ghana and shot that. That was amazing. That was shot by a female director, Six, and it was all women, like whole music video. I think it was even known as Tenny's most like risky music video. We always try to do more alternative things. You know, we gotta push creatively. That's how you grow, that's how you expand. Camito, he's really cool. Yeah, I worked
Camito and Stoneboy.
Stoneboy, yeah.
Brown Skin Girl.
Brown Skin Girl, and then also I did there was another one with him. I forgot at the top of my head, but
let's talk about Brown Skin Girl with Stoneboy.
That was nice too. I keep saying it's nice, but the experiences are all very different. But overall, I always have the same feeling of like appreciation after.
As somebody from the US, what about Ghana and Africa's creative space that really stands out for you?
I love how they make do with what they have. Like here in Ghana, we make do with what we have. Even the fashion, like I tell people, in the States you think, oh, everyone can dress because they're in the States. Like, no. You come here, these fashion guys that are here, they pull stuff from Kanta. They're reworking pieces. They're having to make do with what they have. And like, that's true creativity. Like, that's true fashion. This is a scarf. Like, you know, you got to make with what you do. And I think that from doing that, you can come up with new, fresh ideas. So I always see people here like making do with what they have. And that's what I really like about the scene here, the creative scene.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good. Now, any more like creatives you love to work with? Because I mean, because you know sometimes you've worked with some, but you're like, oh man, I would really love to actually also explore works with this person because I love their music or I've seen their works and I think I can add on to what they're already doing. Any more of that?
Yeah, I do. I do want to work with Jackie. I want to work with more female artists.
Jackie?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jackie. I've been working with more up-and-coming artists too as well because I love working with the newer artists because I noticed that with well-established artists, they have a brand already set in design, so they're less likely to try new things.
New things, yeah.
Whereas these new artists, they like the idea that you're coming in here
like,
and we're trying to make content. Yeah, so Jackie, Molly, of course, Melissa, I love the women. Blacko, of course, Amare. Okay, so let me tell you something real quick about Amare. I hope that she puts me on her team ASAP. Actually, how I even got this interview, because this is important about creativity. You have to put yourself out there. So I didn't have a ticket to the Amare concert at first. Last minute, some things got handled. So I got the ticket, got there, and I'm a celebrity. I've worked with these people, right? So I walked in confident, and then someone came and spotted me. Can I take pictures? Can I do this? And can you do an interview? I'm bubbly. I'm like, so you know what I'm saying? And I got to VIP even off of that, and I got to do all these different things. So Alma, I'm coming for Alma. She's ready for me. She's seen my face in the crowd. She knows I don't even have to say too much. Alma, you know, like, you know, yeah.
But walk me through your creative process when somebody gives you music and say, okay, classic example, Continental. When the music was given to you, you listened to it. How did you come up with the idea? Because I mean, I am seeing like hot air balloon in there. I'll see somebody lying on
different parts of the world.
Yeah, different parts of the world. Somebody standing pretty much like on a whole city and all of that. Tell me about how this whole creative process works for you.
So for me, when I listen to a song, there's things that will pop out. So with Continental, that's usually like flying and traveling.
Why did you use a plane? Because plane makes it easy, you know?
Yeah, so for that one, Mika actually came up with that idea, and I think it's because we were already on different modes of transportation. Like I said, I got a lot of inspiration from the Meet Me Halfway music video by the Black Eyed Peas. And they were transporting by like a portal. It was like some type of cube. So originally that was like the idea. But you know, you never want to steal and rip ideas completely. So how can we be different? I always try to look out.
Try the original.
Yeah, I try to look out and then come in for the main media and like the masses to enjoy. But at first my ideas usually start very broad. Like if I could have had him in the Milky Way, probably that would have been cooler, you know. But my creative process is I just listen for the song. Sometimes there's different sounds in the music, and his sound, it was like that woo doo, that little piece right there, and it sounds otherworldly. It doesn't deserve an airplane, you know. It deserves something else. Yeah.
Wow. And you were talking about like the part that you actually had to sketch. So you sketch as well.
Yeah. So I also do set design. It started with me doing assistant directing, and then, you know, you hire people to do set design, and it's not exactly how you want it all the time. So you're like, fine, I'll do it. You know, so it starts by doing that, like doing your own set. And then for this one, we were looking at things on Pinterest, and I was like, you know, like let's sketch some chairs. And we came up with that shape, and then we shot this at what warehouse is that? It's the biggest warehouse here that people usually shoot at. I'm not really sure.
Is it Prop Haven? Yeah.
We shot this at Prop Haven, and he's just said, go in there, you go get your props, and we bring it on set. So what I'm looking for is like colors, contrasting colors. I love the color orange, you know, reds, rich colors that will draw the eye in. That's just how I work. Like, what will stand out to somebody?
Wow, wow. I mean, it's so interesting to hear like you move from the whole family, moved from Dallas, Texas, decided to settle here. No, you came because of COVID, went back, sold everything, and even give your parents a description like Lot. Go and don't come back or don't look back, right? And then you're here. Do you see yourself settling entirely in Ghana, or you see yourself going back?
I don't think I'll ever return back to the States like as a citizen to live. I think that coming out of America, I've just seen the world, and there's so much to offer of the world. I think that Ghana is definitely home now. Like, this is my place. I'm a citizen. My parents live here. They've bought land in the eastern region. We have chickens. We have like everything here, you know. So I don't think I'll ever go back to the States for work. I mean, who wouldn't like to go? I miss the food. But other than that, I think I'm going to be here as home base, but I hope to live in different parts of the world. This is just a side quest. I always like to say, like, I've lived so many different lives, and who knows, like, what if I get an offer to go to China, and then now I can be an actress in China? Like, you don't know. Yeah, you know, like, hire me for the action films. I can do it.
Nice one. But I mean, your favorite thing about Ghana, like your favorite food, your favorite place. Have you tried trotro?
Oh, I take the trotro all the time.
All the time?
Yeah. It's the most convenient way to get around, and it's the most cost effective. I've established myself here. I'm a part of the culture. You know, a lot of people be like, they expect me to be, I think they say the bees.
Yeah.
They expect that of me, but like, there's a misconception even. Like, when I was in the States, I was working class, not even middle class. You know, people in the States are still struggling as well. So I'm from the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? And coming here, I take the chocho. My favorite Ghanaian dish, I like stew and rice. Like, that's my
Rice and
favorite.
stew.
Rice and stew.
Simple.
I make it. I know how to cook the dishes here and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. You should cook fufu one of these days. I have a video of you.
That's actually the one thing I have not made yet is the fufu, but I can make the soup.
You can make the soup, but you've not made a fufu yet.
No.
All right. I
I
think
don't
you should.
think I need the arm strength for that.
No, I'll pound you just 10.
Okay. No
That's
instant. I
Yeah.
don't like the instant stuff. I can taste the difference. I can taste the difference.
All right. Thank you very much. Where can people find you on social media? Where can
Okay,
people get to
yes.
work with you?
So on social media, my Instagram is Creatrixx. That's CREATRIXX _. Yeah. And then that's really where you can reach me for the most part. My email is there. My link tree and my portfolio should be updated. Like I was saying, this interview is like my first step in being public, making my brand public.
Oh, okay.
I'm a behind the scenes girl.
No, it's good that you're not, right in front of the camera.
Yeah, I'm a behind the scenes girl. So like people know about me, people know that I direct, but as far as like in the public eye, I'm now coming out, I'm cocooning. So come reach out, hire
Sure.
me. Work
Thank
with
you
me.
very much,
Thank
Creatrixx, for being
you.
here. Awesome conversation and good that you actually moved from the States to Ghana. We are happy to have you here. As some people are looking at moving out, you are looking at moving in. So that's very, very beautiful as well. And I know you're going to get more music videos to direct.
Yes,
I
I
can
know
promise
that's
you that.
right.
I can promise you that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're gonna be in one.
Thank you. Anyway, and that'll be it for today's episode of The Chat right here on Channel One TV with me, Akokum. So you can find